Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm sharing my experiences today with you about how it took me over 18 years before I could relocate abroad. I can imagine that some of us have the same kind of experience and some are still in it, still wondering what next to do. I want you to share with me if you've ever had a plan to relocate and some reason you have not been able to. I want you to drop a comment in the comment box so that we all can learn together. Shortly after I got married, I was pregnant with my first child. Then I got an opportunity to relocate abroad when a pharmaceutical company came to hire from Nigeria. But my husband squarely said no. Well, he eventually said you can go, and he wasn't interested in going. I imagine how I would go abroad with a baby growing in my womb, whether I will be able to take care of my daughter alone, without him. So eventually, I forgot that idea. I had to just let it go, and life continues. So one of the reasons why I couldn't relocate abroad when I wanted the first time was due to family reasons. In fact, eventually when I even got the scholarship to go and do a master's program in Switzerland, I almost didn't go because I had a baby. My last baby was barely 2 years then. And so the fear of leaving my children for my husband, what people will say, some people will say, oh, this woman does not care about her family, she left it. It was a struggle. But thank God at that point, my husband said to me, such opportunity comes once in a lifetime, so you go. I'll get my mom to come and stay with me while you're gone. And that was what happened. So my mother-in-law came, stayed with my husband and children, and I went for that scholarship opportunity, which was an eye-opener for me. Already I was working in the development sector, so I work with international organizations. And so I see the foreigners coming and go, they train us, we're beginning to have exposure internationally, and I was certain at that point that I really wanted to go. But you know what? I was already growing in my career, and so I didn't see any reason why I would go again. I had become a director. I was making fairly good money for a typical Nigerian, good enough for me and my household. So that became another reason why the procrastination continued. Because I was in my comfort zone. Some of you are in your comfort zone and you don't want to take a leap. But you know what? Moving from that comfort zone, leaping into the international sector will set you apart. I did not regret leaving my director position to relocate. So I'm encouraging all of you. The other reason was the fear of unknown. Yes. Fear of unknown. Oh my God, I suffered that so much. I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to get any senior position abroad. I was also afraid that I was already getting too old. In my 40s, relocating abroad, competing with 23-year-old children in my MBA class. I was afraid. But despite that fear, I faced my fear. I decided to face my fear. And that was one of the ways I overcame. When my daughter was 16, she got admission to go and do her first degree in Canada. And we agreed, my husband and I agreed to send her. Then she went. After she went to school, after a couple of months, I went to visit her. I realized that she was too young to be so far away from home. And my husband agreed with me. So I started looking for opportunity to go and stay with her. And I had to find admission to go and do MBA. That was where I met children of 23 years in my class, me, older woman in the same class. But it doesn't matter. We're all there roaming together, learning from them, seeing how these are young Nigerian children or young African children are coping abroad. I tell you, it's not an easy one, but that will be a story for another day. Now at this point, if you're still watching my channel, I want you to please like, share, and drop your comment in the comment box. And do not forget to ring the notification bell so that when next we drop a video, you will be able to see it firsthand. Yes, and like I was saying, So you see that created an opportunity for us to continue to learn in the international space. One of the things I did that helped me was to set small goals. Yes. For instance, I knew that I could save up so amount. Remember, at that point, it wasn't just about me relocating. It was the family. So we had to set small goals and begin to focus on it. The other one is we learn to celebrate our small wins. So each one that we're able to win is celebrated while focusing strictly on relocation. That was our target. Eventually, I got admission in my daughter's school and went to be with her, got my visa and went to be with her so that I'll be able to support her into growing up. And I'm glad to say that right now she has grown into a beautiful young girl, young lady. Let me tell you, she's a lady. So we stayed together. We were able to support each other through that time. I did some, lower cadre job. I started off with housekeeping job, laundry assistant, but it's okay. We can talk about that another time. But over time, I found myself, acclimatizing in the system and being able to navigate the system. And because I was fully matured, it's easy for me to know how best to take advantage of the system, how best to identify the best job, how best to, cap my CV to get the type of job that I eventually will need. And so I moved up the ladder quickly that within, let's say 18 months, I was already up to a manager position in Canada. Probably if I had traveled as a younger person, I wouldn't have had all those experiences. So you see, it's not bad that I traveled at an older age. What I'm trying to say today is that no matter your age, if relocation is a goal you have set for yourself, if you're looking to be an international player, don't be discouraged. Whether you're 16 or you're 40 or you're 50 or even 60. My husband told me about a man he met some time ago who came to US after the age of about 60 years, and he went to nursing school at that age. You can imagine that. So what I'm trying to say is, learning from our experiences, know that there is nothing impossible. The sky cannot even limit you as long as you determine to make a success out of it. Another reason for procrastination could be anger. I know someone will be wondering, what does anger have to do with procrastination? The truth is that sometimes you try, you went for visa interview, you failed, you could get angry and you don't want to try again. Especially if you're older, you'll be wondering why. Even younger ones, failing in visa interview sometimes brings all the discouragement. But you know what? Don't be angry. Forgive yourself for each time you fail. But don't forget to stand up. When you fall and you get up, it helps you to move to next step. Nobody falls and keep lying down. Yes, and learn to do that for yourself. The other one is indecisiveness. Take a decision. Some people will keep saying, I will do it today, I will do it tomorrow. No. Take a decision. Learn to take a decision. We miss several opportunities when we are indecisive. So stand on your feet, know when to take a decision and act on it. Do not be swayed by family discouragement, cultural setback. Oh, women don't travel. Oh, men will leave their wife and may find white people abroad. No. Don't be discouraged. As long as you have determined to go abroad and chase your future out there, know that the sky cannot limit you. So thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.